Have you ever had a project you were supposed to start, and instead you cleaned your entire room, reorganized your apps, watched a documentary on penguins, took a personality test, made a sandwich, stared at the wall, checked your email, scrolled for an hour, and then somehow found yourself watching a video titled The History of Forks? If that sounds familiar, congratulations that you're a human being. Today we're going deep inside one of the strangest, funniest, and most frustrating corners of the human mind: procrastination. Why we do it, how it tricks us, and how to finally break free. This is not a productivity talk. This is not a motivational speech. This is a tour inside the brain of a procrastinator. A landscape filled with chaos, comedy, panic, and a surprising amount of psychology. You're about to meet characters, battles, mental traps, and a truth most people spend their entire lives ignoring. So buckle up, because the journey is messy, the glorious plan that never happens. Imagine you're in school, or work, or life in general, and you've got a big assignment. A project, a report, a book, a business idea, a dream you've been meaning to start for, well, years. In your mind, the plan is beautiful. You picture yourself calmly working a little each day. You imagine early progress. You imagine steady momentum. You imagine peaceful evenings, well-paced effort, maybe even a cup of tea, classical music, and a sense of control. You imagine a life where you are organized, and then reality hits. Instead of working a little each day, you do absolutely nothing for an impressively long time. Not a few days nothing, but you always tell yourself the same thing: there's still time, until suddenly there isn't, and you enter the stage of life known as the scramble, where the entire project you had 6 months to finish is now a 48-hour caffeine-fueled survival sprint. And somehow, through panic, chaos, self-loathing, and adrenaline, you pull off a miracle. You finish, but you finish feeling like a person who survived a natural disaster. Everyone cheers for you. Everyone says you did it, because there is always a next time. To understand procrastination, you need to meet the two forces battling inside your mind. First, the wise planner. This part of your brain sees the big picture. It understands consequences. IT knows deadlines. It can visualize the future. IT can imagine regret. It can plan, strategize, schedule, and prioritize. Then there's the other one, a tiny chaos creature who lives entirely in the present moment. It cannot see the future. It does not care about goals. It doesn't give a single ounce of attention to deadlines or responsibilities. It only cares about two things: what is easy and what is enjoyable. This creature will not let you work if something more relaxing is available. It doesn't understand that future you exists. To this creature, doing work is basically choosing pain. And doing something fun, anything fun, is the obvious choice. Here's what happens every time you try to get something done. All right, I'm going to start working. Pleasure goblin. Or hear me out. We could eat snacks and look at memes. I really need to begin. Goblin. Or we could Google what if the moon disappeared. Just for a minute. The deadline is soon. Goblin. Let's check the fridge. And the horrible part, sometimes you give in. And just 5 minutes turns into 1 hour, turns into 3 hours, turns into, I guess I'm starting tomorrow. And tonight you're relaxing. But it's not the good kind of relaxing. That swamp has a name: the dark playground. It's where procrastinators go to have fun when they're absolutely not supposed to be having fun. The dark playground is filled with guilt, dread, shame, stress, self-blame, and more guilt. It's like trying to enjoy a vacation while your house is burning down. If the pleasure goblin had full control, you would never finish anything. But there is another character inside the mind: the panic creature. The panic creature sleeps most of the time. But the moment a deadline becomes dangerously close, it wakes up. And it wakes up angry. The panic creature is the only thing the pleasure goblin fears. The moment panic creature appears, the goblin screams, drops everything, and climbs up a metaphorical tree. Suddenly, you can work. Not calm, healthy, structured work. No. You transform into a frantic raccoon with coffee in your veins. You unlock superhuman powers. You type like a maniac. You make time bend. You complete 20 days of work in 20 hours. And afterward, you collapse. The system is unhealthy, but it works. Until it doesn't. The true danger: no deadline procrastination. Most people think procrastination is about assignments, exams, or work projects. There is no due date, no finish line, no teacher waiting, no boss checking in, no countdown, which means the panic creature never wakes up. And if the panic creature never wakes up, the pleasure goblin controls your entire life. This creates a different kind of suffering, not the short-term, I need to finish this project stress, but the long-term, soul-crushing experience of watching your life stay stuck. You become a spectator in your own story. You watch months fly by, you watch years disappear. You watch dreams collect dust. You feel time passing, faster and faster. And one day you whisper, I wanted more than this. Not by chaos, but by silence. You are not alone. People think procrastination is a small problem. They blame themselves. They think they're lazy. They think they're broken. They think something is wrong with them. But the truth is, almost everyone procrastinates. Even high performers, even successful people, even disciplined people. The pleasure goblin exists in all brains. Some people just hide him better. I want to show you something. Imagine your entire life as a grid. One box for every week. Of a 90-year life, 680 boxes. Some with mistakes, some with accomplishments, some with nothing at all. Boxes wasted to fear, boxes lost to hesitation, boxes surrendered to procrastination. When you visualize your life this way, one thing becomes painfully clear. You don't have infinite time, you never did. Taking back control. So how do you defeat procrastination? You don't defeat it, you manage it. Here's how. Step 1. Notice the goblin. Awareness breaks half the spell. When you feel resistance, pause. Name it. Say, oh, that's the pleasure goblin trying to take over. Awareness creates distance. Distance creates choice. Step 2. Make tasks smaller than tiny. Most procrastination is caused by fear. Break the task into the smallest imaginable step. Not write the report. Just open the document. Not study for 2 hours. Just read one sentence. Not go to the gym. Just put on gym shoes. The goblin is terrified of small steps. Small steps lead to momentum, and momentum kills procrastination. Step 3. Use the 5-minute rule. Tell yourself, I will do this for just 5 minutes. Your brain will allow it. Once you start, the goblin gets bored, you keep going. You win. Step 4. Build panic intentionally. If deadlines motivate you, create artificial ones. Track progress. Trick the panic creature into waking up early. Step 5. Forgive yourself. You are not lazy. You are not broken. You are not behind. But you can retrain it. You can change the pattern. You can start again. Today, the final truth. Procrastination is not a time management problem. It's a life management problem. It's not about discipline. It's about avoidance, fear, uncertainty, self-doubt. But here's the hopeful part. There aren't many boxes on your life calendar. So choose one. Choose today. Start small. Start messy. Start scared. Just start. And you finally answered. No.